Hi, welcome to the live stream this morning. So my name's Jabeen. I'm a channel of Archangel Raphael. And in this live stream, Raphael's going to talk about the energies at the moment. He's going to tune to each one of you and what's going on and give appropriate messages, do clearings, and talk briefly about the week ahead as well and what to expect. So, I'm just going to let him come in and speak through me. I would like you to know that what I am seeing is that there are many things going on at the moment on the planet. But what I also see is that it is important to stay in your own energy and not be affected by what is going on, because a lot of it is simply going to automatically fizzle out over time. What I would like you to know is that this is a time of cultivating what you are here to bring into the world. It is a time of going inwards, of sharing information with others in a way which is light-hearted and yet able to convey the truth of what is really going on. It is a time to be going deeper into your purpose. And for those of you who are here to speak up, it is about, in one way or another, cultivating a lightness around what is going on in the world, not taking it too seriously. Because what I will say is that as you lighten your approach to life, you are able to go deeper into what you are here to bring. And what I see is that through this, a lot happens in the world that is able to inspire others to rise up and see the truth and be in their own power. What I'm really speaking about is actually going deeper into worldwide scenarios and seeing the truth of what is really going on, and yet having the approach where you are able to be in your power and stay empowered regardless of what goes on around you. And through this, you bring in a new awareness into the world, which is that you can stay fully in your power regardless of what happens around you and create new realities by coming together with like minded souls. And what I would like to share with you is that this is the way forwards at the moment, to be empowered, to come together with like minded souls. It is not necessarily about even trying to make things happen at the moment. It is not about forcing things at all. It is not about trying to create something so that you are able to get away from something else. It is a different kind of energy. It is much more about being in your power first and foremost, and then connecting with others who are also feeling empowered, and then seeing what happens spontaneously, seeing what wants to come through you from a creative place rather than from a place where you are reacting to what is going on, feeling a sense of urgency, having a sense that there is impending doom, and you have to quickly put together an escape plan, something to get away from what is happening. It is actually an energy where you can actually feel that regardless of what is going on around you, you don't need to be affected, that you will find new ways forwards at the right time. So, what I'm really speaking about is actually going into a state of creativity, even when you feel challenged by external circumstances. It is about being able to access a higher state of being. It is about actually clearing away the trauma that gets in the way of this. It is even about focusing on clearing away the lives you have had where you have succumbed to negative circumstances because your life force has not been strong enough to be able to stay empowered, where you have perhaps lost your life or suffered terribly because of external circumstances. It is about clearing the pain body so you no longer feel threatened by what is going on externally, so that you can easily stay in a creative place. And through this, the new world will be born. The new world will be born through those who are able to be in this place, and those who are not will be given what they need so they can get there. So some of you will alternate between being the ones who need to be in one way or another receiving healing and focusing on your inner concerns, transmuting them, getting to a place where you are feeling stronger, more empowered, and then being creative. Some of you are ready to be extremely creative and are not really so bothered about external energies. And some of you here are very much in need of doing a lot of work on yourselves to clear away the past lives, the pain body, the trauma, so that you can be in this place. But wherever you are, it doesn't matter as long as you are able to engage with the process that you are on. I also would like you to know that nobody has really asked you to be there for people unless it feels right. And what I mean by this is that when you feel that you really want to be there for someone, do it. But when you feel that you have needs, look after yourself first. Because at the moment, so many people are empowered and well, more than they have been, I mean, that when someone has a need, others can step in where you are not able to. So it is a time of knowing your limits and not doing more than you can manage. And some of you here have had to learn this the hard way. But I will say that what you cannot do, others will be able to. And as you step back, others will step forwards. Remember this, that you are not the only one in the world delivering the service that you do. You may be unique in your approach, but other people can fill the gap, can take your place in a good way, I mean, to deliver services that people need. And this applies to all of you. I also would like you to know that this is a time to embrace the parts of you that have been neglected, to give them real attention, even the parts which are seemingly insignificant. But it is important to, in one way or another, include all of the parts of yourself in life. And what I mean by this is that the smallest desires, needs, are just as important as the bigger ones, and to honour it all, and to allow your desires to be met in the right way. I also would like you to know that I am seeing a coming together of people more and more, but sometimes it can feel like it is far and few at times, where you are in one way or another coming across like-minded souls, but perhaps it is not as much as you would like to encounter. For some of you, that is, a bit in one way or another scarce. And what I will say to you is that it is very important to be connected to yourselves, to stay connected to your innermost being. And for some of you here, you still have work to do to go deeper and stay connected. So for you, it is more going to be about being in your own company at the moment. And for others here, it is about coming together with people more. And for others, it is a bit of both. But again, wherever you are, it doesn't matter as long as you are honoring where you are, your own needs. And through this, you will get to where you would like to be in the near future. For some of you, that is to be around more people and feeling more connected to life generally. I would like to share a few more pieces of information. I want to let you know that nobody here is going to be shortchanged, but some of you here will feel a little bit hard done by for a while longer as you clear some very negative lives. But I want you to know that there is not going to be a sense of being shortchanged generally in your lives from now on. But what I also want to share is for those of you who have perhaps had many missing parts for a long time, it will be a process of those parts being filled in by life. So it may take time for your life to look as you would like it to look. It may take a while for you perhaps to develop the quality of friendships you would like, or be able to move and have the home that you would like, or perhaps to recover your health fully and do all the things you would like. But what I will say is that it will happen, but you need to be very much with the process of it and not get frustrated that it has not happened yet. Because for some of you, there are many different parts that need to be, in one way or another, made ready so that other parts can come in. So, for example, if you wish to move, it may be that there are some other things that need to happen first. For example, you may need to be fully well before you can move, or you may need to do something else, do something that needs to be done before. And what I am really trying to say is that as you honour the process, you are actually able to make faster progress as you embrace the process you are on and appreciate that something needs to happen before something else can. It does actually create more momentum. I want you to know that life is like this, that in each moment there is something that needs to be focused on so that something else can happen later. And if that thing is neglected, then the thing that you are trying to make happen ends up in one way or another not happening, or happening in a way that doesn't give you good results. So honour the process you are on, and whatever you need to be doing in any moment, do it, and know that you will get to your end goal. And for some of you here, you have very big dreams. You may dream of living in a completely new place, in a new way, and you may dream of many things that you have not yet experienced or been able to have for longer periods of time. And what I will say is that all of these things will happen by following the steps. And you may be surprised that as you follow the steps, bigger and bigger things will happen more quickly. I hope this makes sense. I want all of you to have the faith, the trust that all things will happen at the right time. My final message for today is that there are many people in the world who are really wanting to change their lives. Nobody is really wanting to be in the same place anymore. I am seeing this actually in everyone. And because of this, it is really important to also appreciate that other people may not want to stay where they are. So don't base what you decide on other people and where they are at, because everybody is moving in different ways at the moment. So, an example can be that you wish to move to a certain area because there are people you know there. But everyone is changing, so the people you know may move on as well. So be with yourselves, come from your internal desires. Don't make decisions based on others. And because of this advice, you may find that you feel drawn to slightly different things, different places. But what I'm really trying to say is the whole of life is in movement at the moment. People are changing in radical ways. People are moving on from their old lives and going deeper into their true inner desires. And because of this, you will find that as you follow your deeper desires, you will find that you end up in the right place with the right people. And it may not be what you expect, but it will be what brings you the most happiness. I have no more messages, but I will say that the week ahead will be rather good. It is a week when new things are possible, good things can happen, and also a week where you are able to make changes in your life in a grounded, practical way. That is all. Hmm. Yeah, so thank you everyone for listening. And yeah, wishing you a really happy, good week ahead. And yeah, and much love to all of you.